All right, my friends, this is now cycle 3 of our exploration, and we'll make change there. My glasses on. Um, so in the previous turn, we were able to locate, in the first turn, we located a system with a breathable planet. Planet turns out to be grassland. Second system, second time, between the first and second cycle, we've explored 80% of the planet, and we also have developed the mineral resources that are available. So our options are to continue exploring the planet and to do some other things. So I still have, this will be 3 of 6 cycles that my colony ship can support before becoming suffering problems with the colonists on board. So I'm going to go ahead and exploit that. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to take my Silver Hunter mining ship, and I'm going to go ahead and have it start mining on this round. So it can mine 1D worth of MR or mineral resources, so 1D of each one of the 7 that are listed there. And so I'm going to do 1, so I get 7 tons of oxygen, and then I'm going to do 2 tons of water, and then 3 tons of AR, 8 tons of MU, 6 tons of FE, and last one's IR, and 3 tons of IR. I think I definitely want to change these to white background, just this blue is hard to read. I grant it. So I know that I've now totally mined a total of 3, 9, 17, 20, 29 tons of mineral resources, and my ship's capacity is 100. I have a total of 100 max cargo bay, so I could do another 2 full rounds of mining before the ship needs to unload its product into something. And at this point, I have not established a colony. I have not developed anything, so that can be a problem. But meanwhile, I'm going to use up the last round of fuel and supplies for my drop shuttle, and then the drop shuttle will no longer be no longer serviceable. It will return and redock to the colony ship for the duration, and do it a 90. This would be another column or another exploration roll of the planet, which brings us to 90%. And I'm going to, like last time, first determine which chart, 60, which would be chart 2, and then we have a 90, 93. And 93 is, oh, a little known pirate haven found. This could be an issue down there. Or not. It depends on how I choose to exploit it and how I used to work with it. Consists of 1 dice, 1d10 worth of Tech 0 bills, 1d10 prefabs, 1d10 times 10 residents, and make a roll on pirate chart. So let's just do that. We'll break that off here. Go find the pirate chart. Opposing forces. Let's see, shadow force, shadow events, or smuggler events, gutter gangs. Thankfully, we didn't run with that yet. Gutter gangs, some more examples. Pirates, so pirate operations. Pirate events chart. Alright, so we're going to take into account that when we roll on these things, we'll also take into account our our house lord's modifier, and our house lord is considered a squire at this point, and that is a negative 50. So I will not, when I roll, everything I roll will be under 50, and that aspect. So 45, so it's under 50. Because if I rolled 51, I would re-roll, because I do not want to run into anything that you may not be able to handle. So 40, 45. Yeah, it says honest, quote, an honest floob attempts to purchase a new starship from the house shipyard. Right. Well, there's a couple problems with that. First off, we haven't established the colony yet, and so we don't have an active shipyard. Second, our active shipyard hasn't built anything, so there's nothing to sell. So I can choose to translate this over into somebody trying to purchase one of my existing ships, my house lord's existing ships. That's an option I think I can go for. So anyway, we'll get to this this last exploration roll, and for the planet itself, and then the planet will be 100% explored, which puts us in a good spot. This is 13, so this would be exploration chart 1, and then we're going to roll 37, and 37 is nothing. So nothing is never a bad thing. It sounds like it's a bad thing, but generally speaking, I'm of the opinion it's never a bad thing. So what we also want to do is that used up my dropship, my other mining ship, and my one scout ship. There leaves me with one scout ship left over, and I'm going to choose to make it an exploration roll of my system. So I'm going to look for the exploration roll for a known system, exploring the known solar system. So my known solar system, I know, has a grassland already, and this is now at 100%. I have yet to name it. I have not colonized on it, and it has one moon. And we know that the sun is a G4 class 3 sun, which is in a great range. This leaves 90% of my solar system yet to be explored. So I'm going to say this is 10%, and then we're going to make it 20%. And we're going to roll on exploring a known solar system chart. So 77. Roll once on ship traffic roll. All right, so this makes it 20%, and we get a ship traffic roll, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. So let's find ship traffic rolls. Let's see, landing fees, taxes, surpluses, negative surpluses, galactic commerce chapter. So we want starship traffic chart, and once again I included 3 different charts. Let's see. No, I have 2 separate starship charts. One is just straight starship traffic, and one is a guild traffic chart. So we will take a roll. 53. So 53 says roll on the guild traffic chart. So we will go to the guild traffic roll chart, and that was here. And we will roll, what is that, 28. So 28, a mercenary starship arrives, contracted by a platinum, places itself under house control. So, event Merc Starship controlled, they're contracted by one of my platinums. It sets itself under control of the house, which is awesome, because now I've actually got myself the possibility of a warship. So And we're going to go in here and determine exactly what we got going on here. Mercenary ships not necessarily mean warship, because there could be technically a mercenary trader. Anybody who works independently for money is considered a mercenary in some people's, in my vernacular, and some other people. So it says here to roll what type. So we will roll what type. 49. So 49 is a sloop. Sloop is pretty good. It's better than anything my house fleet has right now. This is a sloop, which is a Tech 2 warship, actually. Awesome stuff, right? So that concludes my operations for this particular cycle, and brings us to the next one would be cycle 4, and we will go from there. Until next time, this is I say that at the end, it was just a habit. I don't know why I'm saying it. You guys have a great day.